Before they're able to knock him down.
Let's go. 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Let's go. We got this. We got this.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch.
A give running right is Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through.
Demaryius Thomas, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Demaryius Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Reset. 19.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
And an alley to run. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
That's good for 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wait, that 380. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. He's crashing. He's checking. Go on. No, 66. 72.
Here's Brady to throw. Pass incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. Whip. Watch the whip. Sponge. No. Watch the ship. Watch the
A toss play to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Get him.
Throwing on third and long. Stevens being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Looking to throw. Stevens. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Stevens. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. One receiver left, 2 to the right. From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Here's Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Returnable here from the 38. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. An update from Buffalo. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here comes the boom. Go, Bandit. Go.
2nd down, 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Lambo now for the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy. Go out. Get it.
Throwing after the interception. Stevens eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First carry for James Conner. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Third and long. It's Watson. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andre Branch came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Haywood. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check pass, check pass. Mike, 50. Regular.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Stevens escaping, and the pressure gets to him again.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination.
72.
Brady going to go on fourth down. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Thomas the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. But now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This time they stay on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Kill.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens, flush to his right. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Watch his slant. Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
You can't block me. Set.
72.
Watch twitch.
Alert! Check 4.
Hey, Zoo. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Get ready.
Check it, reload!
Brady now on first down. Looking deep for Demaryius. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys! Demaryius Thomas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Operating from the gun, Stevens.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Show it up. He goes to use you. He comes to me, it's me.
And an alley to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Tighten down. There you go.
55. Off.
From the gun, here's Watson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this game certainly has some historical ties. These two teams met way back in Super Bowl VI, played at Tulane Stadium in New Orleans, Dallas getting the victory. First title for the Cowboys. They've won 4 more since, but that next season was when Miami had the perfect season, still the only undefeated campaign in league history, as they capped it with a win over Washington at Super Bowl VII in Los Angeles. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And again, it's Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now Brady.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A run for Nick Chubb. And an alley to run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 66. Hey, orbit.
Now he'll throw with Brady. Rolling to his right. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. 54. Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. 72. Get off the field. Let's get up. 50.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's by 4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch twist. 53, Linda.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Shadow.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
You. Check 3, check.
Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
From the gun, Stevens dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, to the car. To the car.
Check 13. Check 13.
Time to go.
Watson off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. On the move to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Let's go, D.
Let's go out. No, 66. Hey, both 66.
Now a play fake. Brady. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, Dawson missed it. It's wide to the left. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this fourth quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Now it's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Switch, switch, switch. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. At 55. It's 50. Let's go. Fire ball. Flare, 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 flare.
Now Johnson, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Set. 19. 59.
Check, 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 check.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
Set. 19. 55.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Miami, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on...
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me shoot through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.